right, boys and girls, let's take a look at this problem. We are on question or slide number 4 in our Unit 11, Lesson 11-12 in Classkick. It says a small boat has a gas tank that can hold 19 and 8/10 of a gallon of gas. At cruising speed, the boat gets 5.5 miles per gallon. James heard someone say that at cruising speed, the boat would be able to travel about 1,200 miles on one tank of gas. Is this statement reasonable? Well, let's go back and I'm going to find some very important information. I'm going to detail some details. Let me reread. So, a small boat has a gas tank that can hold, it's important, 19.8 gallons of gas. At cruising speed, the boat gets 5.5 miles per gallon. So James heard someone say that at cruising speed, the boat would be able to travel 1,200 miles on one tank, and they want to know if this is reasonable. Well, that means we need to do some estimating and estimating rounding. So let's see here. I'm going to take 19 and 8/10, and I'm going to round it to the nearest whole number. So the 8 is going to tell me to bump it up to 20, so I'm going to say 20. And let's see here, 5.5, I'm going to round that to the nearest whole number. Remember, if it's 5 or above, give it a shove. And so it's a 5, and so I'm going to shove this up to 6. Now, a quick estimate would be like saying, okay, 20 times 6, because that's going to tell us about how many miles per gallon it'll go when it's cruising. So I know 2 times 6 is 12, and I'm going to add a 0. So it looks like it should be 120 miles. Is that close to 1,200 miles? Oh, gosh. No. There's a big difference between 1,200 miles and 120 miles. So that is not a good estimate. All right, looks like somewhere along the way they added an extra 0. Now, it says at cruising speed, how far can the boat travel on one tank of gas? So we want to find the actual mileage that the boat can go. So I'm a multiplication problem, 19.8, to make sure I get my factors right here, and 5.5. And I'm going to multiply. And we know that when we multiply with decimals, we ignore the decimals and we come back to them later. So let's do some multiplication. 8 or 5 times 8 is 40. There's my 4. 5 times 5 is going to give me 49. 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 4 gives me a 9. Okay. Then I'm going to, let's go here, move over to the next digit, and I'm going to put a 0 here because I'm going to be not multiplying times just 5. The value needs to be like 50 if I'm ignoring the decimals. So 5 times 8 is 40, carry my 4. 5 times 9 is 45, plus my 4 is 49, carry the 4. 5 times 1 is 5, plus my 4 is another 9. All right, now I need to add to find the final product. So 0 and 0 is 0, 9 and 0 is 9, 9 and 9 is 18. I'm going to carry my 1, 9 and 1 is 10. I'm not done yet. Because I multiplied decimals together, I've got to find how many decimal positions I have in both of my factors. So let's look. I've got 1 in this factor, and it looks like 1 in this factor. So altogether, in my answer, I'm going to have 2. So I need to take my decimal that's right here and move it 1, 2 places. And I'm going to erase that 1 decimal because I don't want it to be there anymore. And now I can stick on here that at cruising speed, how far can the boat travel on one tank of gas? Let me get this. I'm going to say 108.9 miles. And that's how I would answer. 108.9 miles. Notice how I left off that zero. It doesn't bring any value because it's at the end of the decimal. Okay, so if you did not show your work, make sure you're showing your work. If you didn't label your answer, make sure you labeled your answer. If you did it on your notebook paper, feel free to take a picture of it from the toolbar up here. So let's see here. Yep, right there. Take a picture of it from the toolbar and show it so that we can see your work.